Hi, hi everyone. How are we doing today? Sometimes I notice that sometimes you just come live and everywhere is so clean and fine, and then some other time you come live and the whole place is just not so clean and fine. It's the total opposite of you know. Well, I have to believe it's the weather that makes it that way because it's still the same positioning, the same shop space, the same place, but it gives me different quality. That's the word, yeah. Gives me quality, different quality. Anyways, good afternoon, you're all. It's afternoon here in Nigeria. How are you all doing? I hope we are all doing well. How was our Easter celebration? Me, I did my own at home. After going for mass, I came back home, cooked small rice, and we ate small rice. So I had initially wanted to document it, but I ended up not finishing the documentation, so I couldn't even post it. But I have like couple of clips. I'm going to have to put them together and see if I can post those ones. I cannot let that just go. No, I got so carried away with the work. Forgot to even record. And plus, I wanted to actually use the landscape landscape screen positioning, whatever, to grab my video, and that was really stressing me because it was just me. As I could not, the places I was keeping my camera, it wasn't really giving me the vibe that it should give. It wasn't capturing as much as I wanted to capture in landscape, and it wasn't even staying in. When it's on a portrait mode, it seems a lot better. So I have never had to really do any content that way before. I guess that was why I found it difficult to do, and I just managed the little ones that I could do. I shall managed it. But I don't think it's long enough because with YouTube, any video you are posting that is below for okay, let's say below two, okay, let's say above, that is above um that's within, that is the English. Any video you are posting that is within 3 minutes is a short. You turn it automatically into a short. But 3 minutes and above, they would keep it for you as a video. It becomes a video. But anything that is less than 3 minutes is a short. That's within 3 minutes, they consider a short video. So sometimes you have some videos that are not really like up to 3 minutes or just 3 minutes, that you don't really want them to be a short. But because YouTube would turn them to a short, you don't have a choice. You just have to post it as a short, unless you don't want to use it on YouTube platform. Hi, Damon. Hi, welcome, Damon. So you cannot post it. You have to make it into a short and just post it as a short. But it's quite different with the Facebook app and other this thing platform. It's quite different. So that's why. But anyway, I'm going to find a way to see if I can post that particular video, so that you guys can take a look at what's happened, a little bit of what happened, not like total everything that happened. So if you are just joining, you are welcome. You're welcome if you are just joining. Those people that has liked, thank you. Damon, thank you. Who else is here with us? I've seen Damon. I don't know who the second person is, but drop a message so that I can see who your name, and give you a proper shout out. So guys, how was your Easter? Easter in Nigeria this year was something else. So we couldn't afford to shop too much, but we still thank God for the little that we could have. We thank God for that. And this is me also specially saying thank you to all of my subscribers. You guys are the ones keeping me here. Actually the ones keeping me here. The way you guys engage with my content is something that, thank you. That's the word. I have to just say thank you to you guys, because you are really trying. You guys are trying, and I really appreciate you all. So as you can see, it's afternoon here in Nigeria, and I'm in my shop. Yes, I want to tell you guys something. There is something on my mind that I want to say. I don't know if the person that I want to talk about is here, but I just want to say it. Sometimes let's be mindful of the things we promise people. I'm doing fine, Ryan. Oh, Ryan, thank you so much. I'm doing fine. You're welcome. Let's be careful when we promise people things. Let's be careful, especially if it's something that we know we are not going to do. Don't promise anybody anything. If you know you are not going to do that thing, don't promise anybody anything. Don't get people's hope high and then you dash it. I feel like it's not nice. It's not a nice thing to do to people. It's not nice at all to do that to people. They've taken our lights. They've taken our light. Thank God for my small mini ring light. It's about to rain here. Just is going to rain soon. Anyways, like I was saying, you don't promise people and then you dash their hope. After like raising their hopes, and then the next minute you are dashing it, I think is a really unfair thing to do to people. It's not nice. If you know that you cannot do something for somebody, don't promise them. Don't promise them. You know, don't let them feel like, oh, you are going to do this thing and then you end up not doing it. Ferdinand Ejefo, welcome Ferdinand. How are you? You're welcome, Ferdinand. So I was saying, someone recently promised me something, and it wasn't as if I asked. I didn't really like asked the person. So I think out of we're trying to just talk, and that came up. The need came up. I talked about it, and she saw the need to say, "Oh, let me help. Oh, I would help," and I said, "Okay." And I had already given up doing that thing, no, because I can't even afford it, really. And the person said, "Oh, I will help," and I said, "Okay, thank you. If you will help, I will really appreciate." And the person kept raising my hope up till now. I've not heard from the person. It's really hurting, but I'll let it go. I mean, it's the person's stuff. You decide who or not to give it to. But then, why raise my hope when you know that you are not going to do the thing? Don't raise my hope now. Don't raise my hope. This side they're alright. Oh, rain one fall safe. You know, to say don't take our light. You know, they had Nigerian NEPA. They just say whether gather small like this, they will rush take light. So they don't take our light. I do alright. I just do alright. Line. I do alright. I do okay. Yes. Musa. Hello, Musa. Welcome, Musa. How are you doing, Musa? The colony. Okay, colony, I'm coming to you. So Mo just try. Mo no dey raise people hope for just raising their hopes like that. Really nice. I'm fine, Jare Musa. I'm doing well. I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. Anybody that asks me how are you, have you guys noticed that I really like it? Most people don't ask me how are you so often. No. I don't know, maybe they think I'm alright. I don't have problems. They don't see the need to ask me simple how are you. People should be asking me how are you. I like that question a lot because I don't get a lot of persons asking me how I am. Sometimes there are two things to looking good. Sometimes when you are looking good, people just assume that you don't have problem. When you are looking good, people will just assume that you don't have problem. This person don't have problem. This person that is always looking good does not have problem. They don't know that some people just knows how to package their how to package themselves and not look like what they are going through. Not because they don't have problem, oh, they just chose not to look like what it is that they are going through. You know, and you might like Nigerians the way they reason. Where am I staying? I'm streaming from Nigeria. Yes, Musa, that's Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria. So when you're looking good, people tend to think that they just conclude that, oh, this person is doing well, is doing okay, and there's no need to extend help or to be kind, or they just see the need. Some people even want to be you because they saw that maybe you posted a picture that you're looking good, and they just want to be you. You don't know. First of all, this thing is grace, because it's not everybody that is going through a lot that appear like they are not going through a lot. So it's grace. Not everybody can actually do that. Some people, just small headache that they are feeling already, you will see it all over their entire being. It will be showing. Meanwhile, some of us, if you like, oh, let it be as if you are in pain and your stomach wants to cut into two. You will still be composed, still trying to, not show it. I feel like that strength is not just ordinary, it's an extraordinary strength, and I call it grace. So it's not every time you see somebody looking fine you say, oh, this person has arrived. Most times those people need help. Those kind of people, most times they need help. They need all the help they can get in this world. They need all the motivation you can give. Just be nice, because you never can tell what they are hiding, what is behind their smile, because people are going through a lot, especially nowadays. So when people see you and they are like, this one don't arrive because of the way you look, my dear brothers and sisters, it's not that way. Oh, sometimes I used to say, oh, why do I even look this way? Why don't I look in a certain way, so that people will see that it's not as if all is well like that. Oh, but still, I want to thank God that I don't look like what I'm going through. I hardly even say my problem. That's why the thing is paining me. Like, I hardly even tell people what's up with me. But when I really now open my mouth and tell you, and you are now doing me one kind, I find it somehow, I start to regret why I even told you what I was going through, because you are not taking me seriously. So let's try and not be promising things that we cannot do. If you cannot do it, don't promise it. Okay? So that people can just, not carry their hope and put on you, and you just dash it like that. It's not nice. It's not nice. So who else is here? Musa, Ferdinand, who are you? Who else is here? People should talk to me now. Talk to me. And please, make sure you are liking. Make sure you are liking. Please. If you have not double tapped on your screen, make sure you double tap on your screen. I had to go and buy this thing. Somebody bought something from me. She's also a businesswoman. She will not want to pay me. She will buy something from me, she will not pay. So what I now did was, I went to her shop and picked something that is equivalent to my money that she's owing me. Yes. So I can just balance up that way. But now that I know that that person is a chronic debtor, I'm never giving the person anything again on credit. As simple as that. There's no business and pleasure, my brother. Dev. It's just me catching up with my friends, okay? Dev, I don't know if you have been on my live stream before. If you haven't, you can go through some of the streams that I've had over time. Yes. And then you will know how I do my live stream. I just basically come here and I talk to people. Okay? I give advice where necessary, and I also share my experiences with people. So if you have been here for a while, if you have been listening to me, you will hear where I've been saying that you don't make promises that you cannot fulfill. Sometimes people live to see people wanting to help them, and then you know you cannot help somebody, and then you go ahead and make promise and promise them you want to help, and they don't see that help. You're making more damage than good. You know, you're causing more damage than good. So I'm just generally telling people, don't promise what you cannot do. If you know that you cannot do something, don't raise anybody's hope. Just from the beginning, sympathize with the person and let it end there. Don't go further to say, oh, I'm going to do this for you, I'm going to do that for you, and then you end up not doing any of those things, and you leave the person hanging after the person has risen their hope and say, oh, I've seen a helper, and the next minute nothing is happening. I feel like it's a very wicked thing to do to somebody. So that's what we've been talking. That's what we've been talking about. Dev, are you still here? Okay. It wants to rain. It really wants to rain. And I really do not like to stream, to use my phone during when it's actually raining. I don't use my phone. So I may be bringing the live stream to an end very soon, just so I don't use my phone while it's raining. It's just something I don't like doing, and I don't think I want to do it now. Yes, I don't use my phone when it's raining. Hi guys, who is talking to me today? Talk to me, talk to me. Let's make this place very interactive. Like, it's not so nice just talking to myself. Okay, Dev, you dropped a question and I've not seen you again. Have you gone off? Did you go off? Because if you stay on my live stream for some time, you'll definitely like it. You understand? Because I'm not here to teach anybody anything. As adults, what do you want to even teach people? Most people already know what they want to do. It's not even your advice that will change it. But you know, when we encourage ourselves, we share our problems and we just talk about it, you know, you will feel light, and you feel like more like yourself again, and you want to forge ahead. So that's it. So we are just here, we catch fun, catch cruise, and you know, talk about things that are heavy in our hearts. Like today now, I've told you what's up. Somebody made me a promise, raised my hope like this, and then smashed it. And I'm feeling very bad. Even as I'm talking like this, I'm not so happy. Especially when my mind goes back to it, I feel bad. I feel like I feel I'm not someone that is entitled. Like, the reason why it's even paining me that I don't feel entitled to people's things. And secondly, I hardly even ask for things. I hardly ask for things. And then someone that hardly asks for things asks and is getting like a no. It's painful, you know. Sometimes it just make you feel like, oh, should I have known? I shouldn't have even said anything. I shouldn't have even asked or accepted the help, you know. But it's well. It's well. About to rain here. It's already drizzling, as you can see from outside. And I don't like to use my phone when it's raining. And plus the fact that people are not even talking to me right now is enough reason for me to end the stream. So I'll see you all next time when I come here again. I'll see you people. So for now, it's a bye from me. Bye.